and he was on CNN's Brian Stelter's show. Brian Stelter is this fucking holier-than-thou lib douchebag, thinks he's a reporter. He's an agenda-driven opinion guy who was on the bandwagon for all the Russian collusions and dossiers and pissing on the president, hookers in Russia and the Ukraine, and then the insurrection and impeachment, all this shit. He was on board, just pumping that nonsense out. That has been definitively proven to be lies, all of it. Well, he had this guy, Michael Wolff, on, and I don't think he was expecting a guest on his program to dress him down in this fashion. This Michael Wolff guy's awesome. Listen to this.
I think you yourself, you know, while you're a nice guy, you know, you're full of sanctimony. You know, you become one of the parts of the problem of the media. You know, you come on here and you have a, you know, a monopoly on truth. You know exactly how things are supposed to be done. You know, you are one of the reasons people can't stand the media. Sorry.
Okay, pause. That is the Kamala Harris chuckle. When someone backs you into a corner like that fucker just did to Brian Stelter. Brian Setzer. He was great. Stray Cat Strut. When you're backed in a corner like that and you have nothing to say, you're doing a few things. You're buying time to think about what you need to say to get this fire off of you. This guy just lit you on fire. And now you gotta, what the fuck am I gonna say? It also gives the illusion, which it doesn't, you think it does, gives the illusion that that's insane. I don't think that. Look, I laugh at you. I laugh at your allegations. Yeah. That's what they're doing. That's why these people laugh like that. That isn't a laughing matter. He just told you that you're the reason that the media is despised. Now, Brian also knows the media is despised. So that isn't even a lie. He can't even look at that and go, well, the media is not despised, so it's not me causing it. He knows. He sees the ratings. He sees surveys and what people say about the media, especially the left-leaning CNN-type media. And then the guy personally says, you sanctimonious. He's calling him sanctimonious. Like he's the guy. Brian's the guy that knows the truth. And when he tells you stuff, it's the truth because that's all I do is tell the truth. No, you're not. Oh, Wolff ain't done yet.
You're cracking me up.
Cracking me up. No, he's not.
What should I do differently, Michael?
You know, don't talk so much. Listen more. You know, people have genuine problems with the media. The media doesn't get the story right. The media exists in its own bubble.
That's true. I agree.
You
agree with him. Try to get him off of you. Could you pause a minute? All right. Did you see what he did? It was the media. Now the guy was casting judgment on the media overall. The media overall. He's like, well, the media lives in its own little bubble. And now Brian's like, yeah, that stupid media in its bubble. I'll agree with that. Because he's figuring if I agree with the guy, maybe he'll leave me the fuck alone because he just fired 2 torpedoes into our side chief. And he's going down here. So if I agree with him, that does a couple of things. I'm agreeing with you. So, you know, do me a favor here and stop bashing me. And yes, I could see that the dreaded media lives in its own bubble. That's not me. I'm a journalist, for God's sake. But you're right. The media, me and you will team up and get that horrible media. I love this.
I mean, that last segment that I just had to listen to of all of the people saying the same old stuff. Also, you're incredibly repetitive. It's week after week. I mean, you're the flip side of Donald Trump. You know, fake news, and you say virtuous news. You know,
we just figure out what is real.
I mean,
I'm listening.
Well, figuring out what is real is not so easy, and you know, most people don't want to turn to Brian Stelter to tell us what's real. I'm sorry.
Well, then why'd you bother coming on CNN a few times this week?
You know, I'm a book salesman.
Michael, I love talking to you.
No, you
I'm
don't.
grateful you came on. And I guess let's do it again in 4 years. Thanks so much.
4 years. That's his burn.
See ya.
See ya. That was his burn. And you could tell Michael Wolff was like, see ya. Like, no, not even in 4 years. We're done here. And he's got a book out. And he's like, why you come on then? I'm a book salesman. I'm selling my fucking book to the rubes that watch your goddamn show that you lie to on a daily basis. That was fucking great. Quick and fucking decisive. Just brutal. You know they went to commercial and Brian was like, motherfucker, I don't want to see him on anyone else's show on this network. No one's. Fucking asshole. My own show.